Hey, 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 Karen.
Hey,
Hello.
Diva.
Welcome to the Diva and the Doc, another series where we're sharing a slice of life and what's happening in our world, and we'd love to hear what's happening with you. What's going on with you, Karen?
Just living my best life.
Living-
PCB.
In Tallahassee.
In Tallahassee, yes.
How is that going? Tell them what you've done.
So I opened it's really men's health med spa. I think it's confusing to everyone about the name. We named it Midtown Men's Health and Med Spa. One, because the partner that I flew with for about 6 years when I was a flight nurse, he is a nurse practitioner and he is working there and doing men's health. And I am doing the med spa part. So I think we need to do
Love
a
it.
little, like, I'm a little bit rock and roll and I'm a
Yes.
little bit country, like a Donnie
Yes.
Knox,
I would
Donnie and
love that.
Marie kind of thing. I told him we got to do a reel. And so we named it that because we felt like, as he would say, dudes don't want to go to a med spa to get their stuff, but they'll come to a men's place. So it's a little confusing, but yes, we do men and women. Yes, he focuses on men's health. But yes, I bring all the aesthetics, and Callie right now is our esthetician. So we have everything that we do at my spa, except for we also have a man who can do the men's health, because I think the men like to talk to a man.
Absolutely. They're not going to share all those
Yeah.
secrets with a woman,
I
I
know.
would not think.
Yes, I
Right?
do have a bunch of men, and it's funny when I listen to the men talk to him. I'm like, they don't say that to me. So I think it's good, and I'm even going to offer my guys here if they want to telehealth with him.
Right.
But yeah, we opened an office there in Midtown, and it's different over there. I'm trying to learn that market, and Tallahassee is just different. But it's their off season right now. I mean,
Yes.
definitely June and July are the slowest months for aesthetics. But there, the house is not in session, the college is all shut down, everybody's on vacation, so it's been a little slow. But we did have some training yesterday, and we had about 5 men that we did Botox, 4 or 5 men, and that we did Botox on that had never had Botox before. So Bro-Tox, as we call it.
Yes.
So we're excited.
They're going to
see
love it.
what it does. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's
they're
not a
going to
whole
love
lot
it.
of men's health places over there. And, he's a young guy. He's kind of cool. So I think men will appreciate that. So
Oh, they will.
we are doing concierge medicine, men's health, and then anything aesthetics and weight loss.
Concierge medicine, so you will go to them.
Well,
what?
basically what concierge medicine is providing primary care, but without insurance. So you pay a fee.
Yes.
And in our case, we're doing it monthly, but you can pay yearly. And basically you have unlimited access to your health care. And we order some other things that, like, probably your general medical wouldn't, to really just stay ahead of your health.
Sure.
So I feel like the trend is going to being more proactive than reactive. Because when you go through school, you learn to patients come in, they have a problem, you fix it.
Yes.
And then they go away. But I think that with people wanting to stay younger and feel younger and, be more active later in life, they want to be proactive and say, okay, what can I do to prevent these things?
Absolutely.
And I think that is the trend that it needs to go to.
And I think that our country is behind on that, because when you travel, other countries have been that way for decades.
Yeah.
Let's stay healthy.
Yep.
Let's live a healthy lifestyle. Let's stay healthy so we don't have these issues. Whereas we are just so busy in America, living these busy rush lives that we wait until we're sick.
Mm-hmm. But that's kind of how we've been trained too.
We have been trained to be that way.
For
Yes.
Big Pharma.
Absolutely.
So if people are sick and getting medication and doing all these things, then they're making money.
That's right. That's right.
So I can't swear to it, but that's just part of it, and that's how the trend has been. But I think people are now realizing, with the peptides coming out and all the different things, that it's time to take their health into their own hands and not ask, can I go see this doctor? Can I get this test? Or they won't, approve these things, and saying, no, I want to know where my body is. Why don't we know what our body's doing so we can prepare for, whatever.
Sure.
And then when we retire, have the health that we want to go and do things, travel, and really enjoy our retirement.
Absolutely. I can tell you this. August will be 2 years, knock on wood, since I have had a sinus infection or a cold or any issue like that. I stayed
Has
so
it been
sick.
2 years?
It is August makes 2 years, and I swear it's because of my IV therapy. You have kept me so healthy.
Yeah. I know she I don't remember, you like called me a couple times. I don't know.
I was so sick all the time.
One day she called me and she was like, I have another sinus infection. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I started doing the math in my head and I was like, I feel like this has been an ongoing issue with you. Like every other month
Yes.
she was sick. And I was like, okay, we've got to do something. Like this is ridiculous. So yeah, take it into your own hands. Instead of being reactive and then just treating it with antibiotics, we're being proactive because nobody has time to be sick.
No one has time to be sick. And I would be sick for 5 and 6 weeks. It would start out and just gradually build and build. And then finally I'd give in and take an antibiotic, get better, and the cycle would start all over again. And then I would end up with a yeast infection. Nobody's got time for that.
I know. Nobody has
time for that. And so you were treating me, or I was being treated, but the IVs. And I take now, I need to come in. It's been, well, the last one I took was before Italy, so it's been a month. I was just telling you, I said, I need an IV, and you did
I
too.
need one too. We need to go get one right after
We'll
this.
do that.
So how is Nicole enjoying Italy?
She is loving life. She's in Greece today.
Oh, wow.
So she's on her way to go see family and friends and taking her
fun.
friends from Florida State to meet her Greek family.
Oh, that's so cool.
She's loving
seen
it.
some of her pictures and they look amazing. She looks like she's having the time of her life and I'm so excited for her.
She is having the time of her life. She'll be home next week, the end of next week. And she's like, Mom, it just flew by, this experience, and it will always be such a special place in her heart. She'll always want to go back and
yeah, I'm so excited for her. That's so cool.
She's had a lot of fun. And I can't wait. My brother keeps saying, what all have you learned? What are you going to make for us? I can't wait for you to come home and practice on us. Yeah. He's ready to eat all that good Italian cooking.
Yeah, hopefully she paid attention.
Yes,
didn't just have too much fun.
I know, right? Yes, no, she has learned a lot of recipes and how to make homemade pasta and all the sauces. So when she comes home, we'll have her cook for us.
That sounds good. We'll have a girls' date.
Yes, and all the desserts. I mean, she's learning it all.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I'm so jealous.
I know, right?
And y'all had a good time when you dropped her off?
We had a great time. It was so nice. And just to see the city, and we traveled some. I just didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay with her.
I know.
But it was fun.
So much fun.
And it has flown by. It's been such a busy summer.
Oh, gosh, I know. I hate to say it, but it's already time to start getting ready for school.
Yes.
I've been telling my teachers it's time to start getting ready, get your Bro-Tox. School's coming.
So they need to look fresh and ready, right? So do you do anything like that? You should do something special for the school system.
We do have something coming up. I'm not in charge of all that.
Right.
So much, but we do have something for the teachers to offer them just before, because they go before the kids. So we like for them to have the opportunity to come in and get freshened up and maybe get a facial before they go back. So yeah, we do have something coming.
A nice facial and some Botox or whatever they need.
Whatever they need, yeah.
I love that. I know. I would do that for sure.
No.
So right now, it seems like the hype, just last night in my home, I had company, and it was not a 19, 20-year-old, and they're like, Miss Jade. And they're asking me questions because they have been watching our podcast.
Oh, okay. Look at us.
How about that? Yes, you have all ages. So, of course, they're asking me, what do you take? What is your secret? You're always calling her your secret weapon. What does she give you? What do you take? And what they're wanting to know is how can they improve as athletes, and how can they maintain what they have built and worked so hard for as they age. This was truly a conversation in my family room last night. So, of course, I said, that's a good question. I will ask Karen. We're actually filming tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I love that because I think this generation, with all the access they have to social media, are going to be so more advanced than us. I always say they're going to look 12 at 70 because they know now what the aging process looks like and what you can do to combat that.
Yes.
So, and it's not all about being, aesthetically younger or whatever. But it is really like, if you don't have a good quality of life when you
Exactly.
retire, like, what good is all that
Yes.
you've done?
We want to feel good. We want to have
Yeah.
energy.
So definitely, they're going to have such a better time at aging and know so much more and take care of themselves
Yes.
better. But, definitely, I mean, you can't ever get around good nutrition and working out.
Sure.
Like, that's what I always tell my clients is, like, you're not going to ever get around that. So
And you walk the walk. Tell them what you do every day.
I do. I get up at 5:00 and I go to Marquetta Reed Fitness at 5:30. From 5:30 to 6:30, I work out. And I do say that I practice what I preach. In
Yes.
fact, Dr. Reddy is going to do a colonoscopy on me in a few weeks, because I told her, I was like, I got to practice what I preach. So I've got to get all my stuff in order, even though I don't want to.
No.
Oh, Lord. She brought the prep to the gym the other day. And I was like, I'm doing it, ladies. Y'all have to do it with me.
Oh.
But just doing those things to, be proactive, again, doing your follow-ups. And then, the IVs are a great thing to boost your immunity, boost your vitamins, to give you energy. NAD is a great one.
Let's talk about NAD for a second.
Okay.
I've had people to ask me about that. And
It's 3 words that are about this long.
yes.
And it is something that we have in the cells of our body.
Okay.
That, of course, decline over time. And when you put that back, you have more energy, you metabolize fat better. And honestly, I've had some older clients come in and get it, and they start to look better, because one of the claims is the skin starts to look younger and
Wow.
improve. And I swear they did look so much better. And so we
Okay.
do NAD injections, or you can do an IV. The IV lasts a little over a month, and it takes for a couple hours to do that. So that is one of my favorites. And the only way I know how to describe it is, I feel like I did like 5 years ago with my energy level.
Yes, I need that.
So you don't feel like you're medicated. You just feel like you can still go after dinner and, do whatever you got to get done. And then you just go to
Yes.
bed like normal, instead of like sitting down after dinner going, I don't know if I want to get back up.
Sure.
So you just feel a lot more energy.
What a difference. Okay,
Yeah,
sign
and
me
then
up.
There's all the things about peptides, and then of course the GLP ones are a peptide. So
That was a question they were asking me last night. Miss Jade, do you take peptides? I said, honey, I have been taking peptides since before it was all over social media. That is my secret weapon. However, they come from Karen, my secret weapon, my doctor. You dose me.
yeah,
What I'm worrying about are these kids and people ordering them and from
yeah,
places that I just don't know. It makes me nervous.
me too. A lot of my clients come in and say, well, I can get it so much cheaper at this place online. And so right now, a lot of the peptides have been pulled from the category that we can sell them, because FDA hasn't approved them, because they don't have enough human testing. So,
FDA has what?
has like pulled them
Oh,
to be used by humans,
okay.
a lot of them. And so they are having a meeting next week to decide if they're going to release them. However, they've had the ones that have been studied in animals have shown great results. And then there are a lot of people who have taken them, even though the FDA says they're not for human use. I can still order them from compounding pharmacies. And I would only order them from FDA approved compounding pharmacies. Some of those ones that you see out there on the black market, if you don't have a physician getting it for you, I mean, I don't know if it's the right thing. There's also like a certificate of authenticity.
Authenticity.
Thank you.
Yes.
Authenticity.
Yes.
That needs to come with it, and it needs to match that lot number. That's one way you can tell if it's a true, quality product.
Sure.
But yeah, and the weight loss thing is the same thing. Like, you can, if you're not seeing a doctor to get your GLP-1, it is concerning to me. And I don't know if you're getting good stuff. I don't know where it's coming from.
Sure.
I don't even know if it's truly what they say it is, And I've had some clients say it didn't work. I didn't like it. So, but I'm hoping that some of the peptides will be released for, usage for humans and approved for selling. However, I mean, we can still get some of them, do some of my clients, take them. Yes, they'll tell me, they take some of the ones and they've had great improvement
Okay.
for different things. There's some for hair, there's some for skin, there's some for joints. And then the GLP one, though, that one is approved and it is, just life changing. And if I could put every one of my clients that come in on something, I would put them on a GLP one.
Sure. And tell me why. Like, I know I've been on it. I started over 3 years ago with you. It's maybe, closer to 4 at this point. And I have kept my 35 pounds off.
Yeah.
It was 30, then 35, and I don't want to lose anymore. I'm very comfortable with where I am.
You look amazing.
Thank you. I feel great. And what I love too, just like going to Italy, I could enjoy the food. So much of it is, I think that GLP-1 has stopped the food talk in my mind, because all my life I had all this food talk. And just like us going to have a donut on National Donut Day, I can have a donut and enjoy it. I won't eat the entire box of donuts.
Yeah.
And it has just stopped the cravings and stopped the food noise. And I am hearing from other people, it's helped them stop smoking. They've cut back on drinking.
Yes. So that's what, so first of all, the first thing, it takes down inflammation. But 2, I do feel like people have an unhealthy lifestyle. I do think that if you look at the rest of the world, we are gluttons. When you come back to the US, I'm like, we are spoiled gluttons.
Yes. And we're oversized everything.
We're oversized everything. But I always say, look back at your grandmother's photos when you were little. Everybody was skinny.
Yes.
It was the occasional, like my big mama Max, she would die right now.
Uh-oh.
She was heavy.
Yeah.
But for the most part, all of my, my grandparents, my parents, everybody was skinny. But that was about the time that the shelves in grocery stores started filling up with food that could last for 2 years.
Yes.
So it's definitely in the food, y'all.
Oh, it is. The
It's definitely in the food.
preservatives.
Yes. So then came supersize.
Yes.
Then we're also from the generation of you've got to clean your plate or you don't get to go out and play.
Right.
So we have that instilled in our head. I've got to eat everything.
Sure.
And when you go to other countries, like they just don't overeat like we do. And so I think that's part of the problem. And then I don't know if you saw Oprah's special on the GLP.
No.
When she admitted that she took a GLP, she did a whole special with a panel of women and some doctors. And I didn't realize that she has the same little food noise that I do, and the same issue. She literally was like, I thought everybody dealt with this. And
I did too.
I learned that too, that like, she was like, why can't I get control of it?
Right.
Why does she's so skinny and she doesn't overeat? How does she have power over it? But not everybody has that food noise.
Right.
And that constant thinking about literally I could be eating and thinking, what am I having at the next meal?
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
And
but
just eating because I'm not even hungry.
We didn't think anything of it either. We thought
No.
that was normal.
Yes. And every day it would be a battle. Why did I eat? I thought I was on a diet. I told myself I couldn't have that. I've relapsed and now it's over. It's just done. The diet's gone.
Yeah. So just go ahead and eat the whole bag of potato chips.
Yes. It was just an ongoing cycle.
Yes.
That I couldn't break. So I think, it was years ago you came in. It was right when, the craze started. I could get it from a compounding pharmacy. It's the trizipatide or the semaglutide is compounded with B12. And first of all, it makes you feel full very fast. It slows the gastric emptying so that you are fuller faster and realize that you don't have to overeat. You don't have to eat the supersized meal. We don't need the supersized meal.
And when you do eat it, then you feel sick.
Oh, yeah. Yes. If you do overeat or eat something too sweet, you are regretting it immediately. So I think that's the first thing that it does. So then it also sends a signal to the brain, like, hey, your stomach's full. Don't eat anymore faster than what our own body does. It usually takes us about 30 minutes for our bodies to catch up. That's why when you eat the second plate at Thanksgiving, then you are like completely stuffed in 30 minutes, miserable, having to unbutton your pants and lay down.
And ready for a nap.
Yes. And so you can cut that off. And, but the biggest thing is what I always tell my clients is you have to meet it halfway.
Yes.
with dietary changes and exercise. That's the best way to do it.
Absolutely.
There are some people that want to do it the easy way. And then one of the questions I get is, well, am I going to gain the weight back? And I'm like, well, if you don't make these changes on your dietary, because that's 80% of it, and you don't work out, you don't take this opportunity while you're feeling amazing, you've lost the weight, to work out, change the body, change your mindset, then of course you're going to lose the weight.
That's
You're
right.
going to eat again and gain the weight back. So what I do for most of my clients, though, is we can get them to that goal weight. And I think we all do this at the spa. I do this. And we start to space that dosing out. We start to lower the dosing, space it out to where they're only doing like one shot a month.
Yes,
Or
that's where
one
I am.
shot every other month or something like that. And then you can maintain it.
Yes.
One, that's financially, responsible. Two, it just kind of keeps you in that balance. But honestly, if you could stay on it forever, I would say absolutely. Because again, it takes the inflammation down. It can get you off all the medications. I've had so many clients get off hypertensive meds, high cholesterol meds. Their thyroid medication can be adjusted. Yes. Some of them, can't get off of them, but they decrease them to the lowest dose. So amazing, life-changing. Their lab work has never looked better.
Okay, I just had lab work done. It was fantastic.
I'm telling you, it's amazing.
Like the doctor called me and was like, what are you doing? Compared to, they've watched it go down in my labs. I just turned 54 this month. My labs were perfect.
So my aunt sees a doctor here in town that's been around for a long time, and he's very respected, and I love him. Very sweet.
Yes.
But he was very adamant about her not starting this GLP-1. She has type 2 diabetes, and I said, Aunt Gail, you've got to do this. You've got to start this. So she started, and she only wanted to do the lowest dose. She did the lowest dose for about a year, and I've made a believer out of him.
Really?
Yes. He totally changed his tune, and he said, don't come off that. I love the results, and her lab work has never looked better. Her sugar has never looked better. Even some GI issues she has, it's improved.
Amazing. I believe it. I believe it. And so now
I made some notes too of what they're studying right now, the studies they're doing to improve. And yes, one of them is addiction and alcohol addiction. They are giving that to help combat those addictions. Alzheimer's, there's studies right now on showing how it prevents Alzheimer's.
Well, I need a double dose then.
I know, right?
Yes.
Heart disease.
Really?
Yes. Heart disease, kidney disease. I know Dr. Reddy had talked to me about there's some clients that if they can catch them in a certain stage of their kidney disease, you can reverse it with the GLP-1s.
Really?
Yes. Fatty liver.
Okay.
I got a lot of fatty liver patients.
I can see why.
Sleep apnea, which of course, when you're losing weight, that's part of the problem with sleep apnea.
The weight.
But sleep apnea, people don't realize, is one of the leading causes of AFib, heart disease. And listen, you do not want AFib.
No.
Ask some people that have AFib. It's terrible. You've got to go on a blood thinner. You worry about falling and bumping your head. You get all those ugly bruises. But worse, when AFib kicks in, it's like you're done for the day. You're toast.
Sure.
Like, it's exhausting. So I'm excited about that one. Osteoarthritis. So I have a couple of clients that have some chronic back pain and issues with joints and stuff, and that helps. It's not going to take it away, but it's going to help with that inflammation.
That's
PCOS, but they've just recently changed the name of that. Polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Let's talk about that. I think I have that. I don't have ovaries, but
yeah. Well, funny thing is Charlie and I diagnosed a ton of PCOS. And I feel like, so many young girls, so many more are getting it. And I do think it has, to do with our diet, the metabolic syndrome that's going on. But yes, so anytime there's a syndrome on the back of a name, it means they don't really have a exact cause and they don't have an exact treatment, but you have certain symptoms that lead to them to believe that you have this syndrome.
I believe I've had it and it just never was diagnosed as a young person.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of times they go, they'll go to their gynecologist because they have crazy periods, painful periods, and then they're on birth control. And then, they come to us. When people come in and they are over 20 and they have acne,
Yes.
I'm like, okay, let's do some blood work. You probably have this. Then it's usually when they're older and trying to get pregnant that they're having trouble getting pregnant and they don't know why. They go to a fertility doctor and they still don't even sometimes put it together. But, the biggest thing with it is the metabolic disorder that they have, that comes along with it. And they have the weight gain and they have the insulin resistance.
Yes.
And we give them the GLP-1 and it helps with all of that. But
Everything.
yeah, you can get some hair growth. Their androgen levels high a lot of times, meaning their testosterone levels high. So that's causing some of the outbreaks in the acne. So yeah, when ladies come to me and they have acne over 20, I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, and you may not have all those things. You may only have one or two of those things, but they have like the cyst on the ovaries and different things like that. So yeah, it may just be one or two of those, but it's huge in our PCOS treatment.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I think everybody should be on it. And there's still some haters out there, some naysayers. I was at a meeting the other day and there was a personal trainer that was up talking to all the ladies. And I mean, people were hating and I'm like, so then they wanted to drag me into it. And I was like, what I think? I think everybody should be on it, but I think everybody should also diet and exercise.
That's right.
I mean, literally, there's not a magic treatment for anything.
No.
You've got to put your part into.
That's right. And when you say diet, I would not even call it diet, eating healthy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like in my mind, my thoughts and my relationship with food has changed drastically. And I'm so grateful for that. And the word diet, I use that word every day. Like anytime I talk to anyone, how's your diet? What diet are you doing this week? Mm-hmm. And thank God we don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't even obsess over it now.
No.
And it's a weird feeling because you just don't I don't crave anything. I don't really want anything. Nothing really sounds appealing. And that's never been the way. Like,
no.
What can we eat next? Yeah. And I think I was a little chunky too, back in the day. I've always just been chunky.
I've always been chunky. Yes, big boned, honey. That's what my granny would tell me. Jade, honey, you're just big boned.
Husky girl.
As I would wear husky jeans when I was little. We had to buy husky jeans.
I had a patient one time. It was me and another girl. We were gonna pick him up. And it was back in the old days where we actually had to get down and pick the stretcher up, put him in. And he was like, whoa, 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 wait, y'all can't pick me up. Two girls, And I was like, oh, no, sir, we can. We've picked up a lot heavier. We're good. We use our legs. Come on.
Sure.
And so he goes, oh, yeah, y'all are a bunch of husky girls.
No, he did not.
Yeah, so they all started calling us husky girls. Okay, but I got to tell about one of the very first times you came in to see me for weight loss.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, so where I was working at the time, I had to take people back to the back room, which was our break room, to weigh. And there's a huge door and a huge window, and you can basically see straight in there. And so I'm taking Jade in there to weigh, and I'm walking into the back, and there's windows on two sides of the whole two sides walls. And I turned around to tell her to get on the scale, and she's literally undressed. And I am like, okay, like you do realize everybody didn't see you in the office.
Down to my jewelry. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, she took
my watch has to weigh a good something.
I was like, now that is a big old diamond, but come on. It ain't that much, girl. Come on. You can leave it on. We'll just deduct a pound. I laughed so hard. I was like,
at one point the door was even open and I didn't even care.
I know. I was just like, they're going to walk by here and be like, what?
Honey, I was at like 180 something. Every ounce counted.
I know. It was right at your.
That was at my huskiest, as you would say.
I know. I said, I think we got to do a poll at work. I think we've all lost between everybody like over 150 pounds. Like we've lost a whole patient.
Absolutely, for sure.
And most of the girls weren't even that heavy. They just wanted to get like 10 or 20 pounds off, and then they just now love the inflammation that it takes down and stuff. So
you feel so much better.
Yeah. So I would say if anybody's wondering, don't be a hater. Come in and try it. And semaglutide, our lowest dose, the shots were only $20. So I'm like, why wouldn't people just try it?
Yes.
And I'll try anything. I mean, I drink Diet Coke. Come on.
Yes.
Just do it. It's
Absolutely.
fun. It's
Yes. I drink Diet Dr. Pepper.
fun. Yeah, if it'll make me skinny or pretty, like, let's go. I don't care. We'll
No,
try it.
that's right. That's right. We're healthy. We're not husky. We're just healthy.
Yeah.
That needs to be our new tagline. We're healthy. We're not husky. We're just healthy. Right?
Yes.
My daddy would say to me growing up, "You're getting thick. You look a little thick."
Tell me you're fat without telling me you're fat.
I'll never forget it. I was like 15 and I had this little white t-shirt on as I'm leaning over grabbing chicken and dumplings, something my mom had been cooking, and I'm stuffing my face, and he's like, "Oh, Jade, you're a little thick." I'm like, whatever. God love him.
I know.
He wouldn't say that to me now.
No.
I would probably want to backhand him.
I know, right? I know. It's such an interesting slice of life right now. Honestly, I would have never imagined this slice being the way it is. How about you?
Oh, I know. It's funny how life just changes. My parents are living with me right now, and I'm feeding him. I'm like, "Dad, you've got to eat," and my mother. So it's a blessing. I'm thankful that I have that time with them for sure. But you never expect, no one prepares you for it.
No. And, my dad moved in with me last year, and then I finally was able to buy a house across the street from Rob's house. So my dad is living across the street, so still close. And yes, I'm like worried about him. He is in Yellowstone right now. God help us all.
What is he doing in Yellowstone?
I told him don't pet the buffalo because that gentleman just got bucked by the buffalo. But he and my aunt, my aunt, I think Vaughn told him that he was going to go with her. We went to Yellowstone last year, but they wanted to go back. And I'm like, I feel like the mom. Makes me nervous, but all right, kids.
Right.
Just don't end up in the hospital.
Right.
All I said.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, but I was right at that verge of like feeling footloose and fancy free.
Yes.
Like my kids were, I didn't have to really worry about them. They were maintaining themselves. They have jobs.
Yes.
I could now take my money and spend it on my face and stuff.
Yes.
And, not have to cook dinner or eat dinner if I wanted to. Just kind of do whatever I wanted. Back to where, gosh, before I was married and had kids.
Right. Carefree.
And then here comes Dad.
Yes. Here
So,
we go again.
Yep. So now I am back to like, got to make sure we got, food fixed and he's fed and his sugar's good. And oh my gosh, the doctor appointments.
Yes. They're nonstop.
Yeah.
Right.
And our generation, I feel like just doesn't go to the doctor unless we are like parts are hanging off or something.
Right. But
And
they go
so-
every week.
Yeah, the doctor says we'll follow up in 3 months, and I'm like, why are we following up? I don't know about this. Let's not follow up.
Right.
Let's
Right.
just wait till we need a doctor.
But they're there all the time.
All the time, like literally, it is a full-time job.
Yes.
My ex-mother-in-law helps with all that. But yeah, it was just a definitely interesting time in life that I wasn't quite prepared for.
Right. Well, and we talk about pregnancy, we talk about marriages, we talk about raising children. No one prepares you. And going through this, it's true. People say it needs to be talked about more.
Yeah. Yeah. I think because my grandparents on both sides died in their 40s and 50s.
Wow.
That
So
I didn't
young.
see my parents have to deal with this. So I had no idea like that it was coming. And I'm
Sure.
so thankful that, my aunt and my dad are still around for sure.
Absolutely.
And that, we get to enjoy these later years. But it is different. You kind of go back to being a parent again to them and
Yes.
adding them to your plate of things to worry about and to,
That's
manage.
right. To manage,
Yeah.
and to love. And
Yeah.
you become the parent.
Yeah.
You change roles.
Yeah, for sure.
My father left me a note last week, and I
He
just got
did?
so tickled. Yeah, he was leaving, going somewhere. And I would do that as a teenager. Now
Yes.
we text, but
Yes.
they really don't.
Yes.
He had left a handwritten note on my kitchen counter, and I saved it.
Oh,
I know. I said, here you are writing me notes, and I used to be the one writing you notes. So he wanted me to know where he was going and what he was doing and what time he would be back.
I love that.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah. So,
So-
what's coming up for you?
Oh, we have all kinds of good stuff going on. We're in production. Everything. we've got lots of goodies coming out next month. So in our next podcast, we'll have to talk about it.
Oh, I'm
but
so
like you will have it
excited.
in your hands next week.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. So I'm going to be using some of this stuff in the spa. So.
Yes, we're going to try it out.
Yes.
We're going to, if you're an Elysian Med Spa starting next week, you'll be
getting firsthand try.
Yeah, you'll get to try our new
That's
products
awesome.
with Diva Darling and the Lipstick
That's so
Diva.
Awesome.
We're excited.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
By the time this one comes out, I'll probably already have it, but I'm hoping to be getting a new laser. So
You did
stay
it.
tuned.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know you're gonna get one of the first treatments, girl. You're gonna love it.
I cannot wait.
I don't know if I can make your skin look any better, but we're gonna try. Your
Okay.
skin looks amazing.
When I was in Italy,
Yeah.
people were telling me that. They were like, your skin is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And
It
I
looks
was like,
good.
thank you. You need to come to Panama City Beach to Elysian Med Spa. I
That's so
did.
funny.
For those Italian women to tell me that.
I know that's kind of a big deal.
Yes.
Because over in Europe, they don't have the FDA standards that we have. So they really have their hands on so many other products so much faster. And we're just so regulated that we only have a tenth of what they have over there. So, yeah, if you're going to go overseas, you might get some treatments you can't get here and some
Right.
skincare. And definitely Korea
Yes.
is
That's
the
where
basis
everything.
of aesthetics is. They are on the cutting edge. So
Yes,
I
they
would love
are.
to go over there.
We need to go.
I know.
Lisa, that does my nails,
Mm-hmm.
you've got to meet Lisa. She's all into it, and that's where she's from.
so
She's
fun.
like, you come
Yeah.
home with me. I'm like, I will. And so I went home one day and was telling Nick, he was like, of course she would load up and go to Korea, wouldn't you?
I
And
know.
go
I
home
wanna
with
go,
her. I said,
seriously.
yeah. Yeah.
I have a friend who's a flight attendant. She goes every Tuesday, and I'm like, okay, one day I'm coming with you.
Yes.
But she's always like, tell me what you want, and I'll get it. And I'm like, well, I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, I don't either.
But she's never there long enough to get a good treatment because she has to come back the next day. So she
Okay.
can't get anything crazy invasive. So
We need
Yeah.
to go with her.
I know. I want to go.
Why not? That's a work trip as far as I'm concerned. We
Tax
can write
write-off.
that off.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Why not?
Yeah, I think we should go plan
Let's
on it next
plan it.
year. Yeah, yeah. If we can get a babysitter for
Yes.
the parents, put them all
Yes.
in one place,
Yes.
and be like, make sure they stay alive.
Yes, we will go.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, everybody. We appreciate your time and spending time with us, and we thank you for making that effort. I hope you've learned something. Karen, you are a wealth of knowledge.
Aw.
You are.
Yeah.
And such a good friend.
You're a good patient.
Oh,
You
I
did all
love
the
being her
things.
patient. I love it.
And
Thank
hey,
you.
tell them where they can find our podcast.
You better tell them.
On any place you get your podcast, which like iHeartRadio, Spotify, you can go to YouTube and see us. And yeah, I don't even know where else.
I
but-
always also ask Alexa, and I don't know how, but I ended up with it on my phone, or I took from my phone onto YouTube TV and watched it on
Okay.
television.
Okay, cool. Look at
I'm
you
getting fancy. Fancy, yes. So
All right.
definitely tune in. We appreciate all the views and everyone listening, and we hope you're learning and having fun with us. And we're just sharing what we know, and we would love to hear from you.
Yeah, let us know what we can talk about.
Yes, or come join us.
Yes, I have several people that want to join us.
Let's do it.
Okay.
See
Bye,
y'all.
y'all.
Bye.